Has your TikTok page lost momentum and you're looking for a way to get back that engagement and get back those views? Hi, my name is Ben Scooter and I'm a short form video specialist. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow me for all my tips and strategies so that you can keep your growth on the right track. So here are the top things I would do to regain momentum on my TikTok page if I wasn't seeing the views and engagement that I was used to. The very first thing I would do is I would scroll through every single one of my videos that I've created in the past, and I would find and write down the top 10 performing videos. When I say top 10 performing videos, I would first take a look at the videos with the most amount of views. And if there's a bit of tie between those, then I would look at videos with the most engagement. What I would do is I would copy these video links into a spreadsheet. Next, what I would do is I would analyze every single one of these videos in incredible detail. The very first thing I'd write down is how long is each one of these videos. The second thing I would do is I would write down what is the written hook on screen within the first 3 seconds on each one of these videos. And as I'm going along, I would be adding all of this stuff to a spreadsheet so that I can come back to it later. The third thing I would do is write down what is the verbal hook? What am I actually saying in the first 3 seconds of this video? The fourth thing I'll be looking at is what sound was I using? Was I using original sound? Was I using a trending sound? What sound did I have? And I would even go as far as copying the link of whatever sound I was using into my spreadsheet. Next, I dive into what is my video description? And I would literally copy and paste it into my spreadsheet so that I can track what I'm saying. Am I using keywords? Literally what's going on inside this video description. And to keep that going, I would also copy and paste all of the hashtags I used in each video. And then after I have that, what I would do is I would count how many hashtags I use in each video. Now, here comes the fun part. Once you have all this information, essentially you would have a bunch of columns on your spreadsheet. One for your video link, one for your duration of how long the video is, one for what your sound is, what your hook is, what for your verbal hook is, your hashtags, how many hashtags. And then you could even go one step further with a deep dive by adding in what style of video was it? Was it a skit style video? Was it a trending video? Was it a point of view video? Was it just B-roll? Whatever kind of footage you're using or what kind of video style it is, I would also add that as a column inside of your spreadsheet. Now, once you have all this information gathered and you have your 10 top videos, what I would do is I would just skim over it and look for any common denominators. Was there any hooks that were really similar to each other? Was there any hashtags that kept appearing? Is there a video style that kept working well? And I would write down all the commonalities I find within every one of these videos. Now, the great thing is what these commonalities actually give you is they give you something to work with, because what that means is if something is common between these videos that are your best performers, that means that these are things that are obviously working inside your videos. So essentially, you can recreate the things that have worked from these videos that you are studying. In a nutshell, you're using your own data to find stuff that your audience likes and just recreating it, which is super important, especially when it comes to an app like TikTok, where it likes to see things that are copycat. Whether we like it or not, people like repetition. People like seeing something familiar. So if you find a style that people like, continue up with that style because it will become a familiar video style to them that they associate with you. And lastly, what you can do is if you can't find many commonalities, I would suggest just recreating every one of those videos that you have written down in your spreadsheet. You can do slight variations, but I would even suggest using the same sound, almost the same footage, same text on screen, same verbal hooks, same video description. Make it very similar, because the thought process is if it can work once, it can work twice, it can even work up to 10 times or more. With our clients, we do this research very thoroughly. And what we do is once we find a hook that works, we stick with that hook and we use it probably in 75% of their weekly videos. Until that hook isn't performing as well, then we put it on the back burner, give it a break, and then we use the next best performing hook. This way we can always keep consistent hooks and consistent video styles that are actually working with our clients so that we're getting them consistent results. If you like hearing stuff like this and you want more tips and strategies, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow us for more.